So that's what this test measures. It measures antibodies against common foods. The idea being that you can identify certain things in your diet that your immune system is reacting against, take them out, then you should feel much, much better. Okay. Talk a little bit about testing in general, and then we'll finish off and talk a little bit about New Year's resolutions.
I think that's a good one, especially with clients right now. So if you can give some insight on that.
Totally. Sound good? Okay. All right, so the test is called Food Safe. Okay.
Do you find you get more people, are you busy this time of year because of New Year's?
Definitely people who sort of neglected themselves a little bit are calling. Yeah, it's been a busy week. I'm sure for you guys too, right? People are coming to the gym, new people signing up for memberships, that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, actually, I lectured at 54th Street on Wednesday,
Okay.
and they said they had 100 people sign up in the past month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
So the past month, we do like 150 on a good month.
Really?
60 on a good month.
Well, you guys are the flagship, right?
Yeah.
So that makes sense. All right. Okay, so what we're going to need from you
Okay.
is first, let me just fill out the top of this so we can have that. This I don't have. Use the description.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. So this will show everyone. All right, so this is the card here. See the 5 circles? So they have to be filled completely, right? It's like doing a Scantron test. You must fill in the bubble completely or else it won't be read, right? So you basically have to drop, it takes probably about 3-4 drops of blood per circle, depending on where you put them. And then basically send this off and they analyze for all these different antibodies. So let's talk real quick just about testing in general and the importance of testing. So we're entering sort of a era of medicine where we're realizing that sort of the 20th century cookie cutter model doesn't really apply to everyone, right? Everyone's physiology or chemistry is sort of unique. So one thing I've been doing with my clients is really sort of doing periodic blood testing to identify what's going on in their individual body. And now we have resources where I can make customized vitamin and mineral recommendations. Like for instance, someone who's taking supplements, right? People just like, oh, I need this supplement, and a whole list of things. Well, the only way you know if you're getting enough of those things or if you need those things or if there are any gaps in what you're taking is to do blood testing to actually measure the levels in your blood. And what you can do based on those results is adjust the quantities and the types of supplements you're taking, retest in a couple months, and see if that's the regimen for you. All right? Now, testing in general, there are a bunch of different tests we can run, but let's talk about different things you can sample. So today we're going to be doing a finger prick. Okay? Normally we draw blood from the veins here, right? Does anyone know the difference between doing these two types of testing? Are they any different? What is it?
Draw more blood from the veins.
Sure, you can draw more blood this way and I can draw it faster, that's true.
With the fingerprint, also when we, because blood is coming in contact with your skin, get more information in the sense of like will your skin complexity or whatnot.
So you're onto something, but the truth is we're going to use alcohol to try to get rid of any of that interference. You're right. So you have bacteria that are living all over your skin. If we didn't use alcohol, then that could interfere with the test. So we're definitely going to do that. The point I'm trying to get at is here, the veins are very, very, very small. They're called venules. Okay, they literally means little tiny veins. Okay, up here, the vein is a vessel. Okay, it's basically blood that's contained within a vein, and it's not really in contact with the cells or tissues around it. Here, it is. The veins are so small, in contact next to the cells. This is where cellular exchange happens. This is where things go into cells and things come out of cells. So when we're looking for what's going on in people's actual cells and the tissues, this is the ideal test to do. It actually gives an idea of what's going on in the cells. Whereas the blood from here, maybe not as representative. Now, this is important when we talk about something that is very, very relevant to your clients, especially your male clients. And this has to do with testosterone testing. Okay? When we measure the blood here for testosterone, it doesn't necessarily give a representative picture of what's going on in people's actual muscles and tissue, which is why doing fingerprint testing or salivary testing, okay, testing the saliva, is actually more representative. Okay? Right. So you think, yeah, oh, this is, right, but this isn't in equilibrium with your tissues. So when you think about testosterone, actually, testosterone, basically molecules can like one of two things. They either like water or they like fat. Testosterone, for anyone who has either seen injections before or given injections themselves, it's a very viscous, like thick liquid. It's in a fatty solution. Testosterone lives in fat, okay? So here, when it's in the blood, it's actually bound to proteins and it's inactive. So basically, the bottom line here is that testing is important. It's important to do it and see what your individual levels are. It's also important to understand what you're measuring and what it actually means, okay? So you always have to think about, what test am I doing? What is it measuring? How accurate is this test? And what information can I get from it? Okay, so it's important to keep in mind. All right, so in order to get good blood flow, we're gonna do a couple things to help us out, okay? So I'm gonna have you wash your hands, soap and water, and if you can do it with warm water, you wanna get your hand kind of hot. When you have heat, it causes dilation of your vessel, so blood will come over. Sound good?
You got it.
So she'll find out if her test results in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll schedule a call, then we'll go over. It basically gives you like a little like report card, and it goes over each individual food and says how many antibodies were detected in comparison to the general population. So it says like, you know, are you like in the 90th percentile, which means like you probably shouldn't be eating this food, or do you have a very low level?
What's the most accurate test?
What is it?
What's the most accurate test?
So this is one of many tests. And remember, this is testing for food sensitivity, right? Not food allergy, right? So remember what the difference between food allergy and food sensitivity is? Who can give us a little summary of that?
Food allergy, you need medical attention right away.
Exactly, right? So that's like potentially life-threatening. All right. This is going to be a little mini tourniquet we're going to put around your wrist, your forearm.